on his queen. On the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. Immortality begins for most teams. We're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
That run may not have gotten you at first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Handoff for Robinson, running right. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Penix here from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Third down, it's Penix. Gets this one to London. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
16 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Shotgun snap. They'll get to Robinson. The stop is made, but not until he... A nice gain of...
Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. A play fake. Now Penix. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. They find some open field here. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're throwing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Penix going to sneak it. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Falcons will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Eagles 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
And the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he'll get this this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. The toss out to Barkley. Well, he stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Here comes third and about a foot. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on third down.
Hey, you better boot that. Better boot that. That's a punt, my boy.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. The Falcons send Jamal Agnew deep to return. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Here's Penix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Set. 60 by 6.
To the air, Penix. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 13 yards out. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. David Onyemata gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Throwing is Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, Saquon snatched the fuck out that ball. That was a beautiful ass goddamn catch.
But to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality of play to start a new 2nd down. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And they're working across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in this 1st half of the NFL playoffs. And now an audible here into something else. They'll throw with Penix. He finds Robinson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Penix going to sneak it. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another second and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta. So they brought the extra break in down to the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Robinson up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And looking to throw, Penix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. 1 second, all that remains. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
Motion left, Smith. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Oh, my nigga froze and would not move. That could have been a pick game. My nigga's not trying to go nowhere.
In the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12. The 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all games. They went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Let's go now. Go, Panther 60.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now they'll change things up. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Come on, set. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw, Penix. He's got it. Touchdown. Drake London from 17 yards out. And the Falcons have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they get their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Eagles 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's got Smith here. He's got room past the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith.
Boy, that nigga fast as the fuck.
Here in this fourth quarter. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, you're trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. It's certainly a quarterback who has the arm. He also has the legs, Charles.
And haven't we seen over time these quarterbacks just get more and more athletic as they go along? We're not just talking about guys who can throw the football and stay in the pocket, but when they run, they hurt a defense.
He hurt the defense right there. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, smash Bronco! Bronco leading! Go!
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons extend their lead yet again. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that.
Hey, my boy, GG nonetheless, gang. GG nonetheless.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. 80 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him out in man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, giving different angles, different...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that. And
Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Robinson with another carry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. 19 Lions.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nolan Smith. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So here's a 3rd and 14. Now they'll audible to something else. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is under.
And here on 3rd down, your #1 goal, don't be a hero. Just get the 1st down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him. And he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
No, 180, 180.
A quick throw here out to Brown. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Here's 36. Hurts. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. The secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the one touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19, Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Now Penix. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it would probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.